Only on KOMO, North Aurora Avenue turned into the Wild West with a barrage of bullets, sending several people scrambling.
Go out into like a field and do like the Midwest style shooting or something. Like, don't involve everyone else out here.
As you see, several rounds went off, jolting neighbors in the middle of the night.
It's scary to think how much damage a gun can do.
This man lives nearby. He says it is the second time in only weeks he's had to hunker down from outside danger.
Our next door neighbors have like 2 children, right? 2 little kids, and it just kills me inside that they have to listen to this.
Seattle police tell KOMO a woman was shot in the leg in this incident but should be okay in the long run, all as police try to figure out what led up to this gun battle.
This is our major North American city, Seattle, Washington here, and we're having, shooting on this corner over here.
Peter Toms owns an electronics store nearby.
What's the shooting going on about? It's like, why are people shooting at each other, I mean, wouldn't we like to know that?
No arrests have been made in this case, with several businesses now punctuated by bullets.
Just stop. It's just rude.
And talking about the overall scene there, Seattle police tell us they found 30 shell casings at that location. As a result, they say it is just truly amazing nobody was hurt or killed. Coming to you from Seattle, Ryan Sims, KOMO News.
We'll take a look at another wild shootout caught on surveillance camera here along Aurora Avenue North on Saturday. You can see a group of men shooting at each other before another one drives off. We know a woman was injured during the shootout. Ryan Sims joins us tonight. Ryan, several businesses were hit by bullets, and I've got to mention there was another shooting back on June 11th in the same exact location, very similar surveillance video. And I know neighbors in this Greenwood area are very upset that there's not more police enforcement along this trouble spot.
And Preston, they say that they really have become numb to these types of incidents for what you just described, to the point where we talked to a few people. They say that they have actual training programs, if you could say that, training plans in their house where they hear any kind of shots in the distance. They now know what to do. They have specific rooms to go into whenever these shots happen. It's gotten to that point where they know exactly which rooms to go into, what to do at the moment of crisis. And clearly it happened a few days ago with this shootout, and it really was a dramatic situation. It's amazing nobody was seriously hurt. One woman was shot in the leg. She was taken to the hospital. She should be okay in the long run, but when you consider just the barrage of bullets that happened early Saturday morning, we're talking about 30 spent shell casings, according to police, and you listen to the video of this shootout, which we got exclusively, by the way, and it is just nonstop gunfire for about 5 to 10 seconds, just back and forth, back and forth. And so it really is a dramatic situation out there. And we're talking to neighbors who say that enough is enough. But what is interesting, Preston, is that, in terms of what police are saying, a lot of the neighbors say that they understand that police are doing the best they can. Again, this was a department that was greatly defunded, which we have covered extensively. They're down hundreds of officers, and so a lot of those neighbors and business owners there on North Aurora say that they understand that the police are doing the best job they can. We spoke to one business owner who said he would like to find out the root cause of this. Yes, we need more police officers. We need more arrests on the street. That's actually obviously not happening because of the staffing levels at Seattle Police. So according to this one business owner, what is motivating all these people to carry around guns at all times of the day, getting into scuffles with each other? Is it mental illness? Is it drugs? What is the root cause of this? And we spoke to a few people, including that business owner in particular, who said that he really wants to know what the root cause is, and he thinks that Seattle city leaders should be doing more to investigate the underlying issues of this rather than just the police response, which we just do not have because we're down so many officers. Preston.
Well, I think you look at this area up there, Aurora Avenue North specifically, especially this spot up in this Greenwood area where we know it's a problem. You've got prostitution, you got drugs, those two things come together, and you've got, territories that are being protected for the prostitutes, number one, and then for the drugs that are being dealt, number two. So I think it's pretty easy to figure out exactly what's leading to these shootouts or these, people carrying guns and why they're carrying guns. But I think the bigger issue here is after this second incident caught on surveillance camera, clearly the people living in that neighborhood are concerned for their safety. The bigger situation here is whether or not Seattle police, maybe even the mayor of Seattle, will see this incident and then maybe put someone out there, post someone, because now it's becoming an issue where you see someone coming out of an apartment complex firing shots at people on the street. Now neighbors are ducking for cover, and now you've got another person shot. Do you know how they're doing tonight?
So they're doing all right. Again, it was a female. She was in the area. She was shot in the leg. She should be okay in the long run. But you take into account, again, that we're talking about 30 spent shell casings. Again, you listen to that video, you hear the shots, and it's nonstop gunfire for about 10 seconds. So with respect to the woman who was shot and, with respect to the struggles that she's going through right now in her recovery, Seattle police say it is just amazing that nobody was hurt or killed. As you know this, Preston, we have families in the area. We have kids in those neighborhoods, too. And so the fact that we saw such a sustained gun battle there for as long as it happened, a good thing, obviously, that nobody else was hurt. But again, the worry for so many people out there, they become numb to these types of cases, again, where they have an escape plan, so to speak, in their homes, is that they feel that it's just a matter of time. Again, we're in the thick of summer. More things happen in the summer. It's just a matter of time, according to them, that something like this happens again. We hope not. But you never know, Preston.
Chances are pretty high. And like you mentioned, there just aren't enough police officers to patrol these problem spots. So you got the criminals out there pretty much running the neighborhoods. And it's a tough situation for a city that can't get enough police officers to really patrol like they need to. Ryan, thanks for the update tonight. We appreciate it. Keep us posted.
Thanks.